What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back another video on the channel, and today this one actually came highly recommended by a lot of people over the last few years, but these are places that I could never get to because they always close so early. But I've rearranged my schedule so that at least one day a week I can get to a place that closes before like 2 p.m. So I went to a place called Ted's Deli. It's located in Paramus, and there's another location in Rochelle Park. This is the Rochelle Park location. It's 4.7 on Google, as well as on DoorDash it got a 4.8. When I looked into the actual ratings, there was one person that had this to say, and I found it absolutely hilarious, so I'm going to read this. I usually don't do this, but this one just had to get read. There's about a 40% chance of getting your entire order. 5 times I've had to be refunded for a missing sandwich. But if it does come, it's delicious. So the one person said they never get their order right. I hope my order's right, but I didn't really open anything. I just took it out of the main bag. So that is what we have today. Ted's Deli, a lot of nice looking food, sandwiches, whatever you want to call it. Drop a thumbs up if you want to see more of these. I love doing the local businesses. I just feel like it's my forte, where I can get to kind of spotlight some of the businesses in the area and give them a chance to see if they're any good or not. Little recommendation. But this is the first thing I need to say. I got an order of fries. Now this is a large, but look at this is one order of fries. And I didn't want to open it yet, but this is a large fry. Now, they're known for their fries. There's a big sign on the door. And there's also more fries in here. So, hold on a second. There you go. Big bag of seasoned fries. This costs $7.99. It's a lot of fries. So, I'm going to try those fries. Also got 2 sandwiches and an order of buffalo wings. Supposedly their wings are good. They said try the wings, and a homemade brownie, according to them. But I want to try these. I'm going to take this out. I don't know which one's which. I think this one is... Let's see, doesn't matter. Yes, it is. Okay. Ooh. Nice looking bread. Okay, this one's called a Godfather. It's like a roast beef with mozzarella. I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce that. And gravy. And this is a gobbler. You know what a gobbler is if you're a Thanksgiving person. Now, it's supposed to have stuffing, melted mozzarella, turkey, cranberry sauce. And there was like 10 different people on the review thing said you got to get the gobbler. So here you go. That's a gobbler. Actually, that does look pretty damn good. I think we have a W on our hands, folks. First of all, I want to start with these fries. These are called your famous seasoned fries. Some of them look seasoned, some of them do not. There's some sort of seasoning concoction on here. That just dropped the sandwich, that's fine. What kind of seasoning is that? Listen, a fry is a fry is a fry. The seasoning on there is good. You get a ton of these fries, which I'm not complaining about. And they are cooked like a double cook, like a double fry, you can tell. The inside's got a nice soft texture to it, obviously. Not dry, and the outside has a crisp. We like it. Whatever the hell this is, I forget what it is, but if you're from DC, you probably know. I'm just kidding, by the way, I know what it is. Yeah, you could definitely eat a lot of these. Look at the seasoning. They're even better when you get in here. I can't believe you get this many fries, too. Honestly, I'd probably just go for it. You get a sandwich and fries from here, and you could split these with the whole family. Look at W fries. Good seasoning, good crisp. And as I'm getting in here, now they're getting addictive. Seriously, it's like an 8.7. Love them. Let's get into some of these sandwiches. This one's called the Godfather, as I said before. Thinly sliced, ooh, look at that cheese pull. That actually looks sexy, man. Thinly sliced roast beef, melted mozzarella cheese with gravy on a hero. You don't know what a hero is? Yes, you do. I'm not gonna insult you, but this thing looks moist and delicious. I am not gonna lie. I think I'm moist and delicious right now. I almost really love this sandwich. Hear me out. Roast beef is so on point. Mozzarella is so on point. Gravy is the only issue I have here. They give you a ton. But the gravy is kind of, surprisingly, kind of bland. What carries this, though, is the roast beef is delicious. As is the bread, it's perfectly toasted, but the gravy's a little bland. Not like really, really bland, but I just expect a more I don't know, flavorful gravy. Well, sounds really weird. Let me do this though. We can save this. If you don't do this to your sandwiches, you're an idiot. So, okay, perfect. I don't mean to call you an idiot, by the way, I'm sorry. They just need like a little more seasoning in that gravy. But everything else about this sandwich is a home run. Like an absolute home run. I mean, they don't get no better than the sandwich. Just if the gravy was, you know, like, I'm talking this thing was almost a 10 good. But you got to take a little bit off for that gravy. And more than 1 point. Because it should be like crazy good and it's not. I'd still eat this any day. I would just put something else on it like mayo. Or something to give the sandwich a little more like flavor to it. But everything else is super on point. Damn, it's almost a 10. But with that, it gets an 8.5. I can see a lot of people liking that though. I think it's just a perfect, like a personal preference for me. The gravy. I think I just grew up with a different gravy. Some of you get it, some of you don't. The gobbler, exactly what it sounds like, is a Thanksgiving sandwich. They serve this at Wawa, but this is a homemade version. And the turkey looks crazy. The cranberry sauce looks crazy. I don't see gravy, but I don't really care for it. I hope it's not on here, to be honest. But even this roll, like, you can just tell everything here is super on point. Like, if you just got like a turkey and cheese sandwich from here, it would bang. But of course, I gotta be weird. But here we go. This is good. Again, quality of cold cuts, or turkey in this case, is ridiculous. Like, ooh-wee. You don't usually see mozzarella cheese in a Thanksgiving sandwich. I'm a pro at making them. I make them a lot. And it adds a nice little touch there. The cranberry sauce you have to have in the sandwich, or else it's not a Thanksgiving-esque sandwich. I want to try this like individually. It looks like they put the stuffing on the griddle as well, because it has a little bit of a crust to it. Same thing though. Everything in the ingredients is super on point. And the messed up part is, I feel like this needs gravy. I can't win today. Or at least more of the cranberry sauce. On both sides, or even like mayo would have worked. Hold on. Yes, I do have mayo. I had a feeling. Like a little bit. I put mayo on my Thanksgiving sandwiches, and again, I think this is just a preference thing. Let me get a little mayo. Perfect. Just need a little something. I mean, the ingredients in these sandwiches are super on point. I'm not shocked. Popular Deli, North Jersey, ton of delis. Had to have good ingredients. I'm gonna guess that the cold cuts are boar's head. Everybody knows you get boar's head. With the mayo, I mean, this thing's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Can you mayo this one? Oh, that's so good on the mayo. Better. Yeah. See? The mayo. Just needed mayo. Now I know if I go back, I ask for it with mayo. No big deal. With the mayo, it moves up to a 9. This is also a 9. They're very good. I think you just have to perfect your order, which isn't necessarily a big deal. Man. Even the bread. Quality. Chef's kiss. Oh, yeah. There's also a sign on the door that said, try our buffalo wings. Don't mind if I do. So we got an order. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 in an order. Duh. But it costs like $14.99. The wings look pretty good. It looks like they put the sauce on the side so that they didn't get like soggy or something. So there is a thing of buffalo sauce in here. I think my best bet, you know what? Let's try one by just dipping it in the buffalo. Is that wait, is this homemade? I think this is homemade. Might be. Let's check. That's good buffalo sauce. Yeah. That ain't from a jar. Ooh. Can you see in there? I'm willing to bet that they made that themselves. That makes a difference. There's a little more tang than I'm used to with the cayenne. And I mean that in a good way. And there's a little more vinegar than I'm used to. And I mean that in a good way. They're not overly spicy. Yeah, fuck that. Hold on. Yep. Where's the lid? Where's the lid? Where's the lid? Yeah, we're gonna have to go into this. I am not the biggest fan of straight up buffalo wings. And for me to be like, hold on now, that's a hold on now, like for real. Because, you know, I'm like a lemon pepper type of dude, but to me, good buffalo wings, like if you just throw some Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce on some wings, like okay, but it's just, I don't care. But these don't taste like that. And I like the touch of putting the sauce on the side because now I don't have to deal with some soggy wings, which is the W. These are good. They're very good. Blue cheese. Blue cheese sucks. We're gonna try it though. I just don't care for blue cheese. Come on. Can never be me eating blue cheese. When they ask me if I want ranch or blue cheese when I go to a wing place, I just start laughing. And they usually nod their head and say ranch. I say yeah. Like that's, oh, it always goes that way. Like, ranch blue? Nah. Are you serious, man? Because they gotta ask, what? Let's do a flat? No. I'm trying. Overall, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of buffalo wings, and for me to say those are good, I think some other people would really love those. Whereas I just like them. There's a very good buffalo sauce. If I had some lemon pepper though, man, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, only things I can say that are on a negative end is for me, I prefer my wings a little more well done. You would know that if you watch my channel. I just like more of a well done wing, but I guess you would have to specify that if you were asking for it. So I don't really deduct that from them because that's just a preference. And the buffalo sauce, other than that, man, like I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. All kinds of moist. All kinds of moist. Very nice. For me to give these an 8, it's crazy. Because I don't care for buffalo sauce. Some of the better buffalo wings that I've probably had. And they're not fancy. They're just good. So, I wanted to get some dessert. Some fat. And I always have to get dessert. They said they had a homemade brownie. So this is a homemade brownie. It looks very homemade for sure. I don't look like I'm going to like it very much though. I'm not going to lie to you. But, this is why we do things. I like a denser brownie and it just feels very light. I know that sounds like I'm nitpicking, but I've eaten a lot of brownies in my life and I kind of know what I like at this point. But you can't go wrong with a homemade brownie. So let's see. Why am I making that noise? Alright, let's try it. Why am I eating it upside down? I was right. I like a denser brownie. I like chocolate chips in my brownies. That has neither. It almost has the consistency of chocolate cake. And that's just not the kind of brownie that I like. You may prefer this brownie, but me, I like a fudgy, gooey, dense brownie. And this is like the opposite. You can just tell, I can tell when I picked it up, but it's got the consistency more of like cake. And that is just not for me. But we take 2 bites because that's what we do. No. No. Respectfully. I think there's plenty of people that would like a brownie like that, but I could tell immediately when I picked it up, so I'm gonna need a damn drink. They just don't move me. That reminds me of the brownies you get like the bake sale. People bake brownies and like, oh, mom made these brownies and you're gonna love them. And I end up going to get my mom's brownies. I used to buy my own brownies back from the bake sale as a kid because I was very particular about the type of brownies that I like. And that reminds me of the ones that people would love and I just didn't. So again, it's a preference thing. There's nothing wrong with how the brownie is done. It's just not the type that I'm looking for. When I hear homemade, I just like the fudgy stuff. So I feel bad, but you got to be honest. For me, again, for me, because what you mean? For me, that gets a 4. It's not my thing. Not. But overall, this is a very good deli. Biggest thing you want from a deli, because when you go to places like this, you can get things customized how you want them. You walk in, you say you want a sandwich, okay, put this on this bread, put this sandwich on this, whatever. You don't necessarily have to go off the menu. They'll usually do those things for you. So, the thing that you're looking for when you want to choose a deli is ingredient quality. They're not serving you moldy food. They're not serving you, dry sandwiches, things like that. And this place ticks all the boxes. All of them. So, I'm not gonna lie, if I was the type of person that woke up all the time, I would eat here regularly. And I know a lot of people personally that do. And I can completely understand why. Everything here is super on point. And these fries drive me crazy. You see me just picking at them. Sexy fry. So, I think a 4.7, 4.6, 4.6 is fair. Gotta take a little bit off of that brownie. It's my preference, but anyway. W wings, W sandwiches for sure. I would just customize the sandwiches a little bit more, and I think these sandwiches are like absolute home runs. Fries too. Yeah, I don't even really like crinkles in these things go hard. So, that should tell you something. With that being said, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. You're into the vibes. If all goes to plan, there's gonna be a funny thing coming soon. I don't want to give it away. Just stay tuned, man. Hit the bell notification. We'll be back tomorrow with more content. I love you out of hand signs. They made it to YouTube.